This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, Huntingburg City Council hears about a program to aid low-income families rehabilitate their homes. The Kimball Electronics Giving Circle makes donations to 4 local groups. In sports, Kurt Kuchsel talks with Jasper Wildcat football coach Tony Ahrens. On WJTS Informed tonight, DuBois County Council District Number 3 candidate Charmaine Klim is our guest. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. The Jasper Police Department is investigating an assault that occurred in the 400 block of West 9th Street Wednesday evening. Police say around 8:45 Wednesday night, a young male wearing a hooded sweatshirt attempted to take a female's purse from her at that location. Police say the female victim was battered during the incident and that the suspect fled on foot without the purse. Anyone with information or may possibly have video surveillance in this area is requested to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255, 482-2255, or the department's anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. The public's cooperation is always appreciated. Tuesday night, the Huntingburg City Council heard from Jenny Deerwester with Southern Indiana Development about a possible owner-occupied rehabilitation program. The program, if the city chooses to pursue it, will give a chance for low-income households to receive funds to rehabilitate their homes. The funds would not have any catch or payback requirement. Should the council move forward, Southern Indiana Development will take applications from interested parties and then seek the funding. The city could receive upwards to $350,000 to share across the applicants, with the lowest income receiving access first. Also, Tuesday night, Huntingburg City Attorney Phil Schneider told the City Council that skateboarding, rollerblading, and the use of scooters is prohibited on 4th Street and in Market Street Park. Schneider says the activities are not allowed because of the potential injury to pedestrians and damage to the property, including the limestone that is located in the new park. Schneider says the rule for the area has been in place for years. Fines for violating the law are $10 for the first offense, $25 for the second, and $50 for the third. Skateboards, rollerblades, and scooters, etc. may also be confiscated. Snyder says state law allows charging parents up to $5,000 for property damage caused by the activity. Resident John Bergdorf asked officials to create a place for kids to do those activities, something he says was requested more than 20 years ago. Mayor Denny Spinner says the Mayor's Youth Council, which is comprised of Southridge High School students, is helping him design the new park that will be on the north side of the city. Spinner says those activities could be recommended by Youth Council for the park. And a special meeting was set for next Tuesday, October 30th at 5:30 p.m. to make final approvals on the 2018 salary ordinance. At that meeting, the Huntingburg Council will consider owner-occupied rehabilitation program as well. The Indiana Department of Environmental Management is planning to hold a public hearing to allow for testimony regarding the draft air permit for the Riverview Energy coal-to-diesel plant proposed for a site in Dale. The state agency has tentatively set the hearing for 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, November 29th at the Southridge High School Auditorium in Huntingburg. At the hearing, according to IDEM, citizens will have an opportunity to submit written comments and make statements concerning the draft permit, which will be available online at www.in.gov/AI/appfiles/IDEM-CAATS. IDEM says all statements will be documented and be considered part of the official record. They will make no responses to comments and questions during the public hearing. IDEM says comments that will be most helpful will address the technical or legal basis for the permit conditions or suggest additional requirements that IDEM could put into the permit to control air pollution. IDEM will respond to all comments in writing in the addendum to the technical support document. It will be included with the final permit decision documents. After the public comment period ends for the draft permit, IDEM will prepare a written response to all formal comments received during the public notice period. When the final decision regarding the permit is made, the agency will send a notice to each person on the permit mailing list. The agency says any person may appeal IDEM's decision. The notice will contain information on how to do so. IDEM says its Office of Air Quality issues air pollution control permits to sources that emit regulated levels of pollutants to the air. Since plans for the proposed coal-to-diesel plant were made public earlier this year, a group of concerned citizens, Southwestern Indiana Citizens for Quality of Life, have banded together opposing the plant because of pollution and health reasons. They will host the third in a series of public forums about the project at 6 p.m. Central Time on November 1st at the Heritage Hills High School Auditorium. In response to their opposition, union members and other citizens have voiced support for the project, saying it will create jobs and spur economic development in the area. The Kimball Electronics Gives Employee Giving Circle has announced the granting of $6,000 to 6 nonprofit organizations, 4 of them based in Dubois County. The Dubois County recipients are Crisis Connection Incorporated, $1,500, A Kid's Place, $1,000, Mentors for Youth, $1,000, and Anderson Woods Summer Camp, $1,000. The other recipients are Indianapolis-based organizations. Kimball Electronics has 2 manufacturing facilities in Indy. Kimball Electronics World Headquarters employees based in Jasper voluntarily formed the Giving Circle last year, with interested employees donating $120 each to become an integral part of this network of giving. The Giving Circle concept supports their company's citizenship guiding principles and corporate social responsibility efforts. In support of the employee-driven effort, the company donated money to help create an endowment through the Dubois County Community Foundation and matched each $120 donated by employees. The second annual Give Where You Live Day of Giving campaign aimed at supporting arts and literacy initiatives will be held Friday with activities planned for the entire day. This year's campaign will specifically benefit programming at the Jasper Public Library, stage equipment at the Jasper Art Center, and ongoing facility and programming needs at the Astra Theater. Committee Chair Linda Colley says they were blown away at the outpouring of support for the inaugural Give Where You Live campaign that took place in May of 2017. Colley says the success of that day was instrumental to the arts in the community, particularly as it relates to helping Next Act finish the renovation of the historic Astra Theater. She says they are hopeful for another fantastic day of giving and support. Whether one chooses to participate in any one or more of the day's activities, very big show of support at the Jasper Art Center that evening, or simply make a donation on their webpage, Colley says they are very much appreciative of your consideration, big or small. The inaugural 2017 Give Where You Live campaign raised more than $70,000. This year's campaign will be another day filled with activities and events and other opportunities which the public can participate and, in turn, support the effort. With students off school this week, there is a concentrated effort and focus on children's activities with special events at the train depot in the morning and the Astra Theater in the afternoon. The day will conclude with a showcase of local talent of all ages with the very big show of support. Tax-deductible donations may be given at any time prior to or on Friday at the Give Where You Live website, which is www.gwyl.org. There are various giving levels, most of which are complemented by an entry into a raffle for a number of different incentives. Some of the incentives included in the raffle are a singing telegram delivered by members of Actors Community Theater, a canvas paint party at the Jasper Art Center, a private escape room for the winner and 7 friends, and a birthday party package with the Dubois County Bombers at League Stadium in Huntingburg for up to 15 children. Multiple donations would also increase raffle entries and ultimately the opportunity to win. New for this year's event is the Top Dollar Donor Business Organization Contest. The business that is the top dollar donor will receive a private movie screening at the Astra Theater with pizza provided by Papa John's. For more information about the 2018 Give Where You Live Day, including a list of events, visit the website gwyl.org, givewhereyoulive.org, jasperarts.org, jdcpl.lib.in.us, that's the library's website, and or thenextact.org, or follow any of these three entities on all major social media. The public is invited to join Purdue Extension Dubois County in celebration of 100 years of work in Dubois County. Join them Saturday, November 10th at 9 a.m. at the Jasper High School Community Room. Lee Bilderback will share the story of Dubois County agriculture. Purdue Extension educators will provide updates on today's Dubois County programs. Join Purdue Extension Dubois County for a morning of breakfast and history of agriculture in the county. Buffet breakfast is catered by Catering by Meyer and is available for $5 with an RSVP. And it consists of sausage, potato, egg, biscuits, fruit, and beverages. Due to limited seating, please RSVP by Friday, November 2nd at 4 p.m. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the Purdue Extension office in Dubois County at 812-482-1782, 482-1782. You can also make reservations that way. Naval Surface Warfare Center, Crane Division, and the University of Southern Indiana are strengthening their research and development partnership through a cooperative research and development agreement. NSWC Crane and USI will use the development agreement to study chemical reactions. A formal signing ceremony took place earlier this week at Crane. The Cooperative Research and Development Agreement between NSWC Crane and USI allows both entities to leverage each other's subject matter experts, laboratory space, and high-tech equipment. USI President Ronald Rochon says they are excited to embark on this latest chapter of their partnership with Crane. Rochon says it's this kind of research and project that showcases the breadth of knowledge and talent that faculty and students have to offer at USI. He says they're honored to be part of a project that not only has a regional impact, but the potential to impact the well-being of individuals on a global scale. Brooke Pine, the Technology Transfer and Small Business Innovation Research Manager at NSWC Crane, says the ongoing partnership with USI continues to grow and impact the region. NSWC Crane is a naval laboratory and a field activity of Naval Sea Systems Command with mission areas in expeditionary warfare, strategic missions, and electronic warfare. The Warfare Center is responsible for multi-domain, multi-spectral, full life cycle support of technologies and systems, enhancing capability to today's war fighter. Financial aid professionals will be available at Vincennes University's Vincennes and Jasper campuses during College Goals Sunday, October 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The Vincennes campus event will take place at the Shake Learning Resources Center and on the Jasper campus in the Classroom building. College Goals Sunday offers assistance and advice to help college-bound students complete the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA. Most colleges, universities, and vocational technical schools throughout the United States require students seeking federal financial aid, that is, including grants and loans, to complete the FAFSA. The FAFSA must be received by the federal processor on or before April 15th to be considered on time for Indiana state grant funding. Now we ask you to stay tuned. Weather and sports is still to come on 18 WJTS.